Hey, here we go again. Madarai. 1, 2, 3. Damn! Yo, what's going on, everybody? Hope everybody is doing well. Today we're going to be damage testing my Rabvee Zaw with Chroma Prime. I'll be testing this build out in a Steel Path Survival, and I'm fairly confident I can do a lot of damage with this build. I recently made a similar video where I tested out the Cephid Zaw in a Steel Path Survival, and I plan to do this with a lot more Zaws down the road, but today we are focusing on the Rabvee Zaw. I like to consider this my strongest Zaw, and that is because Rabvee Zaws have one of the highest Riven dispositions out of all the other Zaws. There are other Zaws that have 4 out of 5 Riven disposition as well. The higher the Riven disposition, the better, because that just simply means you can roll higher stats on your Riven mods for your weapon. And obviously, if you have higher stats on your Riven mod, you're going to be doing more damage overall depending on the roll. And a perfect example is my Riven mod that I got right here, Rabvee Exodia. What a fucking name. Say that 10 times fast. It gives us plus 159% crit damage and plus 289.4% crit chance. I don't know why they threw in the 0.4, but I'll take it. It does decrease our combo duration by a little bit, but we got a lot of ways of getting around that. Like body count, for example, that just straight up adds to the combo duration. Secondary dexterity, which gives me combo duration. I would use primary dexterity as well if I had rank 5. I'm still 5 copies away. But that's all good because on my companion, I got the Tandem Bond mod, which allows my companion's melee hits to increase the combo counter, which is obviously absolutely amazing. It's going to help us build up the melee combo counter so we could do slightly more damage with the Exodia Contagion Zaw. As Exodia Contagion Zaws do actually benefit from the melee combo counter, however they do not get the full bonus like heavy attacks do, because the melee combo counter is mainly built for heavy attacks in the first place. However, other attacks like Exodia Contagion Zaws can receive 1/4 of the buff, which is still better than nothing. It's still a buff at the end of the day, which means if we build up the combo counter, we're going to be doing extra damage with the Rabvee Zaw, and I'll take that all day. As far as the rest of the mod setup goes, I pretty much just did whatever I wanted, to be honest, because elemental mods work the best with Zaws. And now let's go over the Chroma setup. Chroma is my favorite Warframe in the game, and I'd like to believe I got a pretty damn good setup on him for Exodia Contagion Zaws. I got 5 purple Archon shards on Chroma. These purple Archon shards boost my melee crit damage whenever my max energy stat is over 500, and as you can see right here, we got 805 energy, which is very easy to obtain with just simply having primed flow. And while I'm here, you know what I'm saying, this is the rest of the mod setup that we got. Chroma's third ability, Vex Armor, actually gives Exodia Contagion Zaws a multiplicative damage buff, and those damage buffs are going to allow us to do multi-millions of damage with just a single swing of an Exodia Contagion Zaw. So the more multiplicative damage buffs we have, the better, which is exactly why I have Toxin Elemental Ward on Chroma. I replaced his first ability with Norse, so I can't actually swap between the elements, but that's okay because whatever my primary emissive color is will determine the element that I start with default, and for this build in particular, I want that to be green so I can get the Toxin Elemental Ward, because the holster damage buff we get with Toxin Elemental Ward is actually a multiplicative damage buff for the Exodia Contagion Zaw. Even though it quite literally lasts 2.18 seconds, I'd say it takes just under 2.18 seconds to throw a Zaw over 30 meters. Maybe not too far over 30 meters, obviously, but you get the point nonetheless. Another multiplicative damage buff that will be helping our Zaw do even more damage. And I also have on the Vigorous Swap mod, because the damage buff that we get from this mod is actually a multiplicative damage buff as well. So at the end of the day, we got 3 multiplicative damage buffs for our Exodia Contagion Zaw, which is pretty amazing. And to make our damage even more cracked out for a short period of time, we have the Void Strike skill from the Madarai Operator School. This ability consumes all energy to increase your damage for 8 seconds, deal 10% additional damage for every percentage of energy consumed. This will actually give you a 1000% damage buff at the cost of all your operator's energy, and yeah, let's just say it can help your Zaws do even more damage. And yeah, I think we're ready for that Steel Path Survival. I got on 2 other weapons. I got the Tenet Glaxion and the Grimoire. Just made a video talking about why these weapons are really amazing for energy recovery. They're not better than energy recovery Warframes or companions or everything like that, but they're a decent option to have for energy recovery passively, especially if you don't have like Arcane Energize or a Warframe that has Nourish. Regardless of the fact that these weapons give me energy, I also need a weapon on at the very least, just so I can actually activate the holster damage buff with Toxin Elemental Ward and with Vigorous Swap, because of course they do holster damage, and yeah, we need those multiplicative damage buffs if we want to do as much damage with the Zaw as possible. And yeah, with that being said, I think it is time to go ahead and test out the the Zaw in a Steel Path survival. Before I get into that though, real quick, just wanted to say thank you guys so much for all the support on all the videos on the channel. With that being said, let's go ahead and test out the build. So I think we're gonna pull up to Saturn and go to this survival mission right here, because why not? It's Steel Path, and yeah, that's pretty much all I'm looking for as far as a mission type. So my boy Rufus dug up some energy orbs for me, as you can see. Before we even begin, I'm gonna activate Nourish and then pick up these energy orbs like so. Boom, instantly up to 500 energy, just like that. Now I think I'm just gonna build up the Exodia Contagion Zaw. Now I think I'm just gonna build up the combo counter by literally running around and swinging my hammer like this. And there we go, 12 times on the combo multiplier. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! 400 million first attempt, huh? Oh, and then some more after that. Let's go. Hopefully y'all see the reason why I absolutely love Exodia Contagion Zaw so much. Hey, here we go again. Matarai. 1, 2, 3. Damn, that's a billion, 1.1 billion solo? Ah, not bad at all. Right, editing DSOUL here. Yeah, not only did I do 1.2 billion, but I didn't notice over here to the left that I also just casually hit 2.1 billion as well. Basically damage cap without the negative. What the fuck? That's amazing. I didn't even notice that at first. I just thought this was like 200 million or something, because this one was 200 million and this one immediately caught my eye. I didn't even look over here. I've hit solo damage cap in the simulacrum multiple times, but this right here is just one step closer to hitting that in a Steel Path activity solo. You love to see it, man. That is amazing. Here we go. Matarai. 1, 2, and throw it quickly before... Oh, dang. Elemental Ward went out. Can I get another one? Nope. I'm already happy with that billion that I did earlier. That was beautiful. And now it's time. Activate the Matarai. Void Strike ability. Double bullet jump. 30 meters. Come on. Oh my god. I couldn't even see the damage. That's how much damage we're doing now. Okay. Here we go again. Go beep. Oh, was that 800 million? Damn, I don't even know what that was. Alright, I've been here for 15 minutes, and I think I have proved my point just fine. Jay, you guys see the vision with the build. Stupid high numbers with a single swing. It's my favorite way to play in the game, and if you haven't tried it for yourself, then I definitely recommend giving it a try. 1.1 billion damage solo. Yeah, that shit was awesome. I'll never get tired of that. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Let me know what you guys think of my Chroma build and my Rabvee Zaw build. 1.1 billion damage solo. Could you imagine if I had a single other damage buff? That would have been damage cap right there, dude. Doing that high amount of damage solo is awesome. You love to see it. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for me. Keep your head up, stay positive. And with that being said, thanks for watching.